Okay, so we're out on the racetrack now. It's coming into the start, prep for race 5 of the Mark Foy Trophy, and Jack Ramacourt, starter and judge, he's a lot happier. He's got some breeze finally, and this should be a crack of a race. It's big sales for everybody, and I reckon this breeze has sort of come up to about 8 maybe gusting 10 knots, and this is a good way to breeze for these boats today. So anyway, we'll come back to you shortly, but you probably heard that siren. We're inside 5 minutes and the boats are starting to gather around the start line here. Okay, so we're inside a minute to go. This is the second start of Heat 5. Jack Ramacourt didn't like the line-up on the first start, and here we go again. They've adjusted the line. You can see Slam trying to dig his way out there to try and get an alley. He's under Macquarie now. He's probably not all that happy. Yandu's in a great spot, as is Trevor Barnabas. Pirates, the appliances online, not as happy as they were with that first start. Right up the boat end is Panasonic Vieira. Good spot, Jono. Nice job. Picker's in a good spot. Howie Hamlin. They're all pretty well organised. Here comes Herman now. He's got his bow up on the line. Must be in about the last 10 or 15 seconds now. That leeward end here, they're starting to put their bows down. Slam's got his bow, and they're all having a run at this now. Herman's accelerated well in the appliance online, as John Winning. I think this is a clear start. We're out of here. Okay, now here's the race up the top mark for the first time, and the boats that started on the pin end. Asco, he's just going to sneak in there. I think he's on port, but he's going to get through nice and cheeky. So Asco's our leader. You can see the pack hot on his heels here, and Howie Hamlin's done a great job. Herman Winning's got a bit on here to get over this mark, but at least he's on starboard, so he's got to pinch that. He's getting a lot of dirty air off those learning boats. And Herman, you're allowed to hit this mark, by the way. You can see he's trying to shoot it, but here comes Asco. He's got a boat length on Howie Hamlin. Great job, those guys. And then it's TMF, Jared Simpson, doing a good job in this regatta so far. Herman Winning in the pirate ship. Now these guys are going to give them some grief down this run. These guys really know how to power that boat downhill. And look who's right beside him, just to weather. Trevor Barnabas. Next is Hillybrand. That's Phil Airy, the first of the Kiwi guys. He'd be pretty happy to be there. And there's our championship leader, Slam. He wouldn't be too unhappy with that. He's in contention. You've got to be in that top 6. To have a go, he's in front of Benny. Robbie Greenow, got a bit of work to do. Johnny Winning, that's the best placing he's had in this regatta around the top mark. And through they come. Mad Scramble, GP Covers, Denmark, just grazing that mark. Ronston, Picker, just going to get in. Pinder coming over the top of him. The other Kiwi boat, Maersk Line, through they go. But we're down in about the 14th, 15th spot area here. CT Sailbatten's the other Kiwi boat. And Jono Whitty, good off the line, but got lost somewhere up that beat. Just scraping around this mark now. Okay, so we're down at the bottom mark for the first time, and look what Asco's done to the fleet here. He led by about a boat length and he stretched that out. Howie Hamlin would be probably, I don't know, maybe 50 metres behind him, so that's a great job. Asco, down comes the chute. They're going to take this left-hand mark and they're going to go out to sea again. They did well out there last time, so off they go again. Howie roaring in now. He's going to have to do a jibe before he gets to this mark, and Trevor Barnabas zooming in with that Fiat Spinnaker. It's the 24/7 road services. Trevor right in the hunt in this race, and you can see right behind him is Slam, our regatta leader, coming in. TMF is going to beat him around. There's a lot of starboard tack boats coming in now, and he's got his bow up. So I would think that Asco is going the right way again here. No rights in there, Herman, but he'll obviously take his stern. So round comes Robbie Greenall. Johnny Winning's gone round the other mark. Herman, nice job to get inside there. Okay, so we've caught up with our race leader, Asco. Remember, he was the guy that led to the bottom and went out to sea, and you can see what he's done to the fleet. He's really put the sword to them in this Heat 5. The leeward of him is Slam, but he's probably a minute off the pace here. These guys are doing a wonderful job of punting this boat along in these. So here's our leader, Asco. He's cleared that yellow mark, and he's just got to take on this clearance marker, and he's away. Now you can see the lead back to Slam there. And quite a way back to Howie Hamlin, the US entrant in the Macquarie. Second place in this race, won't hurt his chances at all. He'd be still leading the competition. In goes Michael Coxon, Jack running in to hoist this chute. Very experienced crew. There's actually 3 skippers on that boat. Michael Coxon has won a couple of Giltons in his own right, steering the Casio and Fiat. Jackie Young sailed with Woody in the, I think it was Centrepoint a few years ago on the sheet and won a Gilton. Rollo hasn't won one yet, but if he can keep those guys together, he'd be in pretty good shape this year. Round comes Howie, hot in pursuit of the other black boat. Here's the other boat that really needs to claw back into this. It's Robbie Greenall. He's got his bow in front of Trevor Barnabas, so he's picked up a little bit. Trevor's gone back a place. So Robbie Greenall around, he's in 4th spot, closely followed by Trevor. Next around is Johnny Winning. This is Woody's best position on the racetrack for a while, and he'll be enjoying that look, I'm sure, right up the backside of his old mate Trevor. And there's a bit of action there with the pirate ship coming into that turn mark. You could probably hear him singing out. He wasn't real happy with the Kiwis. I reckon he had an overlap going into the mark. Anyway, Herman's got the spot. Hillybrand, Phil Airy, first of the Kiwis still. And around comes Herman and Gill, Tim. I'm sure they'd like to get up into this fleet a bit further than they are currently. Picker, right behind Maersk. Okay, so we missed the boats going around the bottom mark because we stayed up the top mark for too long. These guys are getting down this track pretty quickly with this extra breeze today. But we can tell you that Slam has closed on Asco. He's taken about 15 seconds out of him down that run, which he'd need to do. Howie Hamlin is in 3rd position, and we better get out of here because we've got boats converging on us everywhere. But anyway, Benny is around now. Robbie Greenall just in front of Trevor Barnabas. John Winning powering in. He's catching up a lot on these front runners, so Johnny will be happy with that. Round comes Phil Airy and Hillybrand. A little bit of a problem with the takedown there, but they're out of trouble. And in comes Appliances Online. They'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11th on the track. Just in front of Maersk, and Picker's going for that Karnak shore mark. And here's our leader at the top mark for the last time, Asco. Absolutely gapped them. These guys have really got this boat going in this Boita breeze. It's, as I said, it's the freshest conditions we've had. It's still only blowing about 8 knots max, but it certainly doesn't hurt these guys. They've got this boat motoring, and they're, as I said before, they're a very capable crew. Lots of experience, international 14 titles for Archie and Dan in the bow. Here comes Slam, second on the race course, leading the regatta with 3 firsts. He's going to collect a second here if he can keep it upright, and I'm sure he can. But another great performance from these guys. Michael Coxon in the bow, Jack Young, sheet hand, and Grant Rollison, Rollo. Plays hard on shore and plays hard on the water. Rollo is a very capable colt. So through goes Slam, and they've rounded 1 minute behind the leader. So the leader's stretched a little bit again, but he had a 1:05 up here on his first rounding. So around comes Howie Hamlin, 3rd place, and Benny, Rob Greenall, Benny in the Jets. Be happy with that. He's been able to shake Trevor off his hip. Now we're on our way to the finish, so we're going to get out of here and watch the leaders go through the start. Sorry, through the finish would be. The crew work on this boat. They're exceptionally good sailors as well. We'll chase these guys for a second and see if we can catch the leader go across the line. Leads Asco, so it's Slam, Asco and Benny for the top 3 places.